Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Composing Streaming Session. Welcome. Sorry for me for being a bit late today. I had this drama going on in a gaming group I'm part of right now. Yeah, I'm part of this, nice little group over here at Finland and that kind of stuff. I think I can talk about that later, but now, let me tell you, today we're going to be composing some American music, wild music. I don't know why I came up with that, but that just fitted with the title better. I think the music we're going to do today is going to be about America. Yeah, just imagine a lush fields of grass and then just horses riding, that kind of thing. That just got to my mind while I saw this picture, and why not to make a music about that? So, as every Friday we do 2 hours of music composition, 1 hour at Friday, 1 hour at Saturday, and you can come and affect the music we do. Yes, indeed, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's delve into it, shall we?
Out of the mainstream.
eluukkanen.com. Hello there. Oh, you can't actually see the program, which is quite weird. Let me try to get that on. But anyways, this is a composing streaming session, and that's what we do here. We do some composing, and we have a blank slate over here, and time's up. It's not, yes, I think I'm good at 1 hour over there. Yes, indeed. And in that time, we're going to be doing a pretty nice beginning tunes for this composition, which we're going to be finishing tomorrow. Indeed so, and you dear viewer can actually join the thing, but let me just still do this part over here. Yeah, like live streaming, and I think now it should be seen. Should it? Let me just check the quick. Weird, my face cam for some reason doesn't show up. Oh, now it just. Hello there, nice to see you today at Friday. It's been a pretty nice week. Even though we missed few deadlines, I have to tell you, I wanted to make 2 more videos this week and include this music listening stream at Monday. We could not do that, unfortunately, but some past is behind us and I want to work forward. I'm just a one-man team, and sometimes I cannot get everything. Like, I have like a huge list what I want to do, and I can't get all of that done. But we're working towards future. You have seen the progress we have done to the website, and it's quite big progress. But now I'm going to be showing you some composing progress. So American music, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna work to. First, we're going to be working on the instruments themselves. The idea behind this, just America, some wilderness, horses going around. I don't know where that came from. I just saw this picture and I think that's what came to mind. It might not be American. Well, I put that already on the title, so it should be. It should be American right now. But yeah, it's some wilderness, lush, green land, horses riding, that sort of thing. Let's work on that at least. So, I hope you're enjoying yourself today at Friday. Myself, I was a bit late today, because of drama. I just said I'm currently part of this, group of gamers in internet, and we have a quite large community. We do role play with one game, and it's pretty fun. I love doing that because I'm a big role player myself. I love doing role plays just because of the fact that you can just enjoy the game much more just than like just go around and shoot and and kill enemies and that kind of. It's just much more enjoyable to enjoy games. Perhaps I'm just a weirdo in that sense, but it's a that's what we do. That's what we do. And there was this drama between girl admin and the one other guy in the group. So you know, that's what tabloids are for. But you know, like sometimes you know, drama is drama, but just when you are in the community yourself, it's kind of, you know, more personal, at least. Like, you know, if you see some celebrities having drama in news, big news, like, who really cares? At least I'm not. But when you kind of, you know, near to that drama, it's much more connected. I don't know. Perhaps. So what we're going to do first, aside from that weird part, we're going to be having some atmospheric sounds. But yes, as you can see, you can actually join the discussion in the comments. I have this repeating comments down below, just my name, and join the discussion. Just trying to entice you people to join as well, because I have had very, very fantastic conversations before with people, and I would love to have those in the future as well. In the future, I'm trying to get these to come at certain hours, but because of the drama and that kind of shit, I'm going to still keep it kind of open, but I'm going to be streaming at the same time at least, because yet I'm still a small creator, I know. But if you stream, I think you should have expecting hours to people to join. But sometimes small people, we just can't do that. Yeah. But yeah, what was I doing? Yes, okay. So first now I'm editing some instruments. You can actually see anything. I'm editing the instruments which I'm going to be using. Okay, this is too electronical. I need some strings. I need something which feels ancient. It's just weird that you know, looking at America, it's a big nation. It's the most influential nation in the world right now. But the path of America, it sure was bloody, you know. First, of course, before the Civil Wars even, and that sort of thing, there was Native Americans slaughtered and the lands taken, that sort of history. I think I'm going to be making music before even that history, so that's what we're gonna do. I want to connect these more to some topics, not just pictures perhaps, but like different genres, different styles. That's the goal. That is the goal. Or also, I was looking to get some guitars in here. Let me have some guitars. Activate. Yeah, the beginning it's quite like just me putting guitars to places. That's what happens. That's what happens. But from the humble beginnings we grow. That's what happens. Right. Let's see. Do we have guitars over here right now? We don't. Let me have a look. At that. Oh, indeed we don't. But perhaps now we should. Okay, that guitar is still not prepared for the great music which awaits. We still have to get some feeling to it. Some reverb, of course. Release reverb. The attack should be like this. I think this is okay. This is okay guitar. But perhaps, you know, I was saying American. At that time, I think they had just flutes as instruments. So the time period was quite confusing, to say the least, in terms of music instruments. At least to me, I have to tell you, I know some American instruments from Southern American ones, but Northern Americans, I have to admit, I have not looked that much into them. But we're going to imitate at least the feeling. There was a human voice, at least, some flutes, but not sure of anything else. I think guitar was not instruments over there, I think. But it just makes America, I think that's why I'm choosing that. Alright, so what are we going to do? So first, we want to not to start with an atmosphere, but with a movement which gets the thing going. Yeah, and also we want some rhythms, because horses are kind of very fast moving animals. That's why I think drums would actually work with this. Let me just have a look. Percussion. Let's add some percussion. Yeah. But I've tried a lot of changes to YouTube right now. I really want to get back to the action, just make videos. That's what every YouTube people want to do. That's what we want to do. Oh, all right. So we have some percussions. Not this instrument though. I want some this one, and I think we could actually start from instruments first. In terms of percussions, and then we should move to the guitar. Let's do that. So we have used a few minutes over here just to make instruments. Now we're moving forward. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday here at eluukkanen and elsewhere as well. I hope. I have to admit, it's something weird happening to this world right now. Many of my friends are actually very sick, and I'm still having the sickness behind, painkillers and whatnot. I still have that. So it's just weird. It's just weird. So what am I going to do? It's going to be quite unique. Something which many won't see even in their lifetime. Perhaps that was too over dramatic. Who knows? I don't care. Let's go forward. Okay, how does a horse have its rhythm? Alright, and then we're going to be doing this trick over here. No, not that one. No, not that one either. This trick. Alright, so it might work badly, or it might work at all. It might actually work. We have to try. This thing is, what we're doing here is experimentation. Sometimes things we do work, sometimes they don't. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have this kind of rhythmic movement at first, at least what I'm trying in the first place. Let us try. Okay, that didn't work. I think. Let me try this individually. Okay, so we have some rhythmic things and some guitar going on. It's still a modest beginning, but it's a beginning nonetheless. We currently have 2 people watching. Welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Let me know of your existence in the comment section if that is what you want to do. Of course, if you want to just watch, that is okay as well. We're currently also streaming to Watch Me Work network, which is for creators who stream their work process. I'm part of that, and I'm really proud of being a part of that. I hope some people from there are watching. Who knows? Sometimes people come from there, sometimes not. Oh, sometimes I don't know, because sometimes people don't comment. That's okay as well. The process of I think this is not going to work. This perhaps from an obscure scene it might work, but we have to still work on that. So I want to make it to sound horse-like riding. Perhaps okay. Now I know. All right, this is what we do. Alright, it starts from just a drum. I think that even might work, but we still need some vocal atmospheres first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put guitar still there, and we're going to start with just drums and then vocal atmosphere, because we want to first get the rhythm going on, and then, whoa, it starts to blossom. That's what we're gonna do. Yes, but the week has been quite something. I've really started to work more on just making music, but also just the fact that I could actually get grasp of how can I make some music which people enjoy and get music distributed for free. I had this plan for a long time, how to get my original music blossom again, because it's true, who you are watching right now, many have said to me and came to me, oh Elias, I found you because of your remakes, and I'm really appreciative of that, because of course people find that and enjoy, and I loved making those remakes. But the thing is that when I still want to I have my own big goal of making original music, the main goal, and I have lots of it. I want to share it, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. It's nothing really at the moment. I think we should add more instruments. Let's do that. So, what we're going to be adding an arpeggio sound, which sounds very quick moving. Okay, that's not the one. That's too electronic. Nope, not gonna work. Neither that. Never ever. Okay, we just need something which is kind of emotionally inspiring. Okay, that came close, but still. Oh, that's too evil. That's something else. That's interesting for like a horror situation. But perhaps not on this situation though. Yeah, it's still something I need to work on. The sound is very important, and in this first episode we are going to be working on the sound. Always the sound, make the sound work. Okay, that's not the one. Okay, this became harder than I thought, really. Let's have let's see. Okay, that's evil. That's truly evil. Staccato is nice, but I think it's too aggressive. I need to less aggressive. That's nice as well. Okay, that's what we listened. That's something which we have used before. Damn, this is really good. Hey, Shadow the Parrot. Oh, really? Are you here, my friend? Oh, hello there. This is actually from the gaming group I was talking before. Hello, Shadow the Parrot. Parrot? Are you the guy? Hello, it's great to have you here today at the stream. It's lovely. Yeah, it's nice to see you, man. How are you doing? Yes, my secret became known. Yeah, like I usually don't go and say people like, hey, I do composing, but nice that you found. Thanks for coming, Shadow the Parrot. And Shadoko. Hello there as well. Both from YouTube and from Twitch. We are kinda getting started with the music creation over here. It's a big challenge. Make a whole new song just in 2 hours. Yes. Yeah, like, that's why I said in the game I'm kind of like doing radio stuff. I have been doing this for like over 2 years now, so I've got kind of a touch how to actually make these kind of broadcasts and that sort of thing. So, that's why I loved in the game doing that. But anyways, that was not related to the music. Hello, Shadoko, how are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day, as Parrot is having as well. I am, the day was beautiful over here. It's just like, we still have snow and that kind of, bullshit, but But still, things are moving on, at least. I wish the summer would start, man. I wish that would be the case. But other than that, it has been smooth, especially when I got to do some music with you guys here. Let's listen what we have. It's very modest, I tell you, but it's beginning. Don't judge me. Yeah, I think I need to still do some changes with that instrument. Can't stay this time. This looks so good to follow you live. I'll be back. Have fun. That's okay, Shadow Go. It was great to have you here, as well as Shadow the Parrot. I appreciate every time somebody really comes to see just this thing I do. It makes me humble, because the progress I do for composing, it's usually me alone sitting in a dark room doing this kind of stuff. So it's lovely to share it with somebody, and I really mean it. Because goddamn, I'm lonely sometimes when I do music. I'm so lonely. But let's not talk about my sad life. Let's talk about the music. So, what we're currently doing, we are trying to get this kind of atmosphere going on. I'll stay for a while. Thanks, man. This is really good. Yeah, I think there's something interesting here. Usually, I tell you, composers don't share their tricks and what they do. Even the biggest composers you love and know. So I tried to do something different, something which no composer has done. I know there are some composer streams before, but nothing like this. Nothing that interactive. Nothing that. I have to tell you that's just how the thing is. I have tried to find other composing streams where people actually, tell their process in detail. But I understand why people don't do that, because it just takes so goddamn much energy out of you. That's what it does. Say, Shadow the Parrot, what is your favorite music style? I'm just wondering. I'm just curious. Oh, we are doing this American music right now. It's This is okay. Still nothing perfect though. I need to grow the atmosphere. The atmosphere is the key to make this successful. Yeah, that changes from time to time. But I really like metal. Like Sabaton. I have to tell you, I have not heard about that. But metal music, man, it's quite good. It's good. If you are ever watching my channel at Mondays, we do this music listening streams, I would love to hear sometimes Sabaton music here. Yeah, that's what we also do, music listening, aside from music making. It has been pretty successful on itself, I'm still a small guy, but anyways. So what we want to do here is something, building an atmosphere. It's hard. The beginning is always hard, as you ever know. Anything you do, the beginning is always, you start from nothing. Okay, this is too electronic, I think. I'm currently editing some instruments over here. You can't see anything. But I want to have some big opening. Something which is like, you just feel like, I think this might be it. Is this too magical? I think it might be too magical, but screw it. Let's use that. So what we're going to be doing... Alright, so is it going to be in here? Yeah, I've done music quite a while. It's so why not to share with others? Why not? Yeah, but like metal, man, I really like metal. Not any specific artist though, but the genre itself, I find it something worth listening to, I tell you. Okay, I'm not the fan of how this should be like quiet in the beginning. How can I do that? This is really good, but I'm agreeing to you. It might be too magical, but only a bit. Oh, let's still try. We still have time. We have been composing right now 18 minutes. 18 minutes. We have still 42 minutes to go, so anything can happen. As every time we finish with a full composition, Even when the beginning is hard, we overcome the challenge we have ahead of us. Let me see if I can edit actually the instrument. It's quite good instrument in itself, but it is, as you say, Shadow, but it's perhaps a bit too magical. Let's see, can we edit it? Okay. Okay, that's one part of it. I have a big library which I'm currently using to make these instruments. They're like hundreds of thousands of them, and then I can edit them individually as well. But as we have limited time, I'm picking most of the time the instruments here, but I think I can actually edit this to sound something different. As you can see, I'm currently editing it and mixing it with a different kind of types. Okay, this is too electronical. I like this one. I just want to keep this because I like this one. I think that's actually good work. Alright, we have a beginning over here. Some rhythms, everything is in order. Good. But the thing is there is still one thing though. The beginning. We can't start it like that. It has to be something else. It has to be something else. I'm glad you enjoy. I'm glad you enjoy. The idea I was having is that we first start with a simple drumming. You know, like imagine Indians just drumming on the fields. Oh yeah. And what happened? Who knows? That's what we're going to find out in today's episode of eluukkanen composing music over here. Yeah, it's fun. It's pretty nice that you found this stream. I like I really didn't advertise that in the group, so I'm curious, how did you manage to find it? Perhaps you just search my name. I think I have Twitch account connected to my okay. Yeah, I think I left that there. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Anyways. That's too much. It doesn't work. Why does this instrument don't just obey my rule? God damn it. Right, so these instruments are not working as I intended. I want them to go from very quiet to something louder than the whole life. Oh, let me just see. What does the P do? It means a pianissimo. It's an Italian term in music which means quiet. And then there's a F, which is forte. Fortissimo. It means it's much louder. So if I do piano, it's a little bit quiet. Then I do double P's, then it's pianissimo, which means even the quiet, and the last quiet one. And pianissimo is even more quieter. You can't really even hear that. So that's a notation language, yeah. Quite something, you know. It's much. It is its own world, right? It is. So what we're going to do? So for some reason they don't really obey my rules right now. These things, but who cares? We're going to still move forward. Mezzo piano is in the middle. It's mezzo piano, mezzo forte, and then it goes to forte. That's how it works. That's how the music language, I really hate myself music theory, but that's how I have to compose because I enjoy this program so much. I can go into the details, but I think the details are costing us time, so we have to move forward much faster. I think I had something here. Oh, let me see. Timpani, alright? Let's add some more drums. Because I'm not satisfied with the drums right now. I'm definitely not satisfied. They have to be something which make you, oh yeah. All right, we have something coming on right now. Right, now we got some. But we have to figure out how the rhythm goes. Yeah, the rhythm is hard sometimes. Especially we are trying to do like horse riding. That's the idea. That's the idea behind this. So let us try getting horse. Okay, this is not how horses work. Let's try for this. This part here. Yeah, sometimes it just goes like, so much detail, so much things we have to just keep in mind. I know it's a bit, but when you get the machine going, it's worth the hassle. It's worth the hassle. By the way, Shadow the Pirate, what do you do like aside when you? I mean, of course, we play games, but like, what are you striving to become? Are you an artist? Are you an engineer? What are you thinking of becoming? Or are you interested in music as well? Let me know, just curious. I always like interview with the viewers sometimes, and like you can meet so many different people around the world sometimes, and I've met some African guys even in here, out from Australia, you know, like I'm a small guy, but from Australia that's big, that's really big for me. Oh. And I like this instrument though, but it is kind of dominating, but we're going to be seeing if that works. We're going to be seeing that work. Now we are introducing the other rhythmic instrument, and then we shall see what happens. Alright. I've many mixed opinions, and I feel I don't really have a good talent in anything, really. No. It might feel like that, but I think everybody has their own talent, and you know, like, well, I'm not sure about you. Like, I'm not quite sure what those are for you, but I think everybody has one. You know, like that's what the X Factor says. I don't know, everybody got talent. But like, seriously, I really mean that everybody really got something. Like, I've seen so many tech wizards. I have really no information how to, you know, use technology that well. And I say like, whoa, those are like wizards to me. And some people are actually very good in social stuff. Like, you know, they can actually go to talk to people and get there to, you know, get comfortable very easily. And that's a skill as well. Smallest things are the skills, and especially in corporate world, imagine many composers like me, they are not that social. They just like sit in the corner, I want to do music every day, and you know, they lack in the personality and also the social skills. So some skills are underestimated, but they're really important in the workspace environment. And now we could actually start this one. Let's see. And then let it slide. We actually have 16 seconds of music. Hooray! We used 30 minutes for 16 seconds. Yay. Well, it's a beginning at least. It's a beginning at least. Sometimes it takes some time. I last week we got actually in 1 hour whole minute ready, which is quite awesome, which is quite big. Now I think it's coming together. But yeah, like, man, you don't know how many people actually lack in social skills in the work world. Like. I tell you, they don't teach that anyway. You have to figure that one out. And if you are good at that, you are really going to have a good time in work life, because most of the people who have money might not be the most. I'm not saying that's stupid or anything, but like, they can be easily read. You can read them, and how you know, like. How to pursue your career, and you know, get to meet the right people, and if you know those skills, the skill itself, like if you are studying whatever you do on that career, it might not be the main thing. That's why some people with no skill can actually rise in the society, and it's so weird. It's so weird. Skill doesn't mean much at all. You have to know the right people. It's sad. It's sad. And now what we're gonna do? Yeah, I think this might work. Oh, the guitar. I still forgot that guitar over there. Ooh, let's get that way. So we are getting some kind of beginning over here. We have 20 seconds of music. Ooh, that's nice. And we have the guitar. I still have to figure out what I do with it. Let's actually listen what the guitar has to offer and see can it be used in future endeavors. Who knows. But man, like I've seen so many people, like not recently, but it's just like, oh, people lacking social skills. And especially, you know, like it's like really an RPG. Like, imagine a Fallout game or any kind of RPG game. You have different stats, and people put different stats to different kind of skills. Somebody are more physical, somebody have more mind power, or somebody might have they can do certain things better than others, or have a jack of all trades but never impressive in any of those. It's really like that, really. RPGs are right, man. RPGs are real life. This is too happy though. I think I need to make it sad. Yeah, I want to have a guitar thingy, but it's kind of becoming too happy. Let's try to make it a little more sad. So I have this idea in the beginning of stream to actually put some different kind of notation here. Special! The C is the most important one. You got that right. You got that right. C. You know, in special, you know, people are special, I tell you. But like, sometimes people just. I think the people who just know like the psychology and like imagine how the world works really. Some individuals who are actually weaker than others can rule over others, just making a cult, you know. Imagine dictators, Hitler, Stalin's, Mao Zedong's and those. I read that they were not that physical people, I tell you. I even saw that Stalin and Hitler, they had some kind of weird problem with their arm. They couldn't use it very well. So, not the most powerful rule the world, I tell you. Not really. They are the most. They knew the right people and they knew how to use those people. That's what really matters in this world, it seems. And that's the same thing in the composing industry as well. It's pretty sad. Hitler was in the war under World War One. He fought in it. Yeah, but like, of course. I'm not really like saying like, he was like, he was nothing like if somebody pushed him, he fall down like a air balloon, and it's like no, I'm not saying that, but he had some, I think, physical like problem. He was not like athletic. Even though he was saying like master race and that kind of he was not actually there. Yeah. You know. But I know what you mean. He actually fought in the war, which is people have been saying like, how did he survive the war? Oh, but like, yeah, that's the whole different discussion of its own. Oh, what's wrong? Ah, now it works. we need now, we add another atmospheric sound, which is going to be about wind. So that other one is, you know, like big scale and whatnot. Now, we're adding wind to the mix. Wind, here we come. Wind. Let's try to find wind. So much I want to talk about, but I don't want to waste your time talking. Ah, that's okay. I really want to talk. Like, it's my fault if I fail in this mission. So more we talk, the better, I tell you. And I've never actually, once I did actually. There was this, I tried to make a composition about American election back in there when the Trump was elected. And that I failed. Now all the composition streaming session I have failed actually. Every song is over 1 minute or 2 minutes. So I have a really good record, don't you worry. Don't you worry, man. But it's and I really appreciate the, you know, discussions with people. Sometimes we had these huge discussions about, you know, I don't know how this always get political, but like last time we listened to some music, we were talking about, like, you know, differences between political parties in Finland, in Europe, and in America. That was something, I tell you. Yeah, my parents want to watch Netflix and they want to use my quick internet right now. So like, and I promised them, so I have to Yeah, that's I think one incentive to work more. Yeah, parents and then Netflix. Anyways, what we want to do in here, we wanna yes. So we're gonna repeat the part we actually had just to make the atmosphere working. Yeah, copy paste. You know, in school they say don't do copy paste, but like, who cares? Nobody's going to know this. If nobody's going to know this, you copy paste. That's okay on my books. So we're currently having. Oh, we have actually more music. More like, we actually have more seconds now. Let's listen how it sounds. Okay, I think the repeating part, I think it's going to be here. So it clearly starts from here. Yeah, I'm not saying that copy everything and, you know, be uncreative. That's what I'm not going to say. But, you know, every single composer does this. Every single people do repeat, and then there's the most the trick which I think disgusts me the most, the transportation trick. They copy the one part and then transpose it, and then it sounds different, but it's the same thing really. I'm going to show it perhaps to you. The people who have been watching this stream for a long time, they know that trick. I've used that sometimes. But we currently have 3 people watching in YouTube. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Currently we are working on this song over here, and what we're working on is a Native American style of music. I hope you are enjoying. Let me know your suggestions. You can actually affect the music we're doing right now. That's really what this stream is all about. That is what this stream is all about. You know, you coming here and you can actually affect, you know. Who gives you that kind of opportunity? Nada, nobody. We have had people even naming the composition, you know, many times. That's what happened. Have you ever tried to do Nordic Viking music before? I haven't actually done that. Let me put that on the list. Next weekend, let's have some Nordic Viking music. Why not? I think we had some discussion in the gaming group. Yeah, I remember, you know, Vikings and that. You know, but I think it's a good style of music. I'll put it on the memory. And Shadow the Parrot. Yep. I think it's a good suggestion, and I love people suggesting what to do next. But now, gentlemen, now people, we are having this kind of a issue. We have 1 minute of music, but we have to get it somewhere else. We have to get it different, get it starting. So what we're gonna do, okay, that sounds awful. So what we're gonna do is we're going to start from the clear slate. We have how many minutes? We have 21 minutes. I think that's okay. Now I'm going to be focusing more because we have an actual where, you know, how to do this. We have the beginning and then we have all the instruments here. Let me edit one instrument though, a melody instrument. We need to start having a melody for this. And I think guitar is a perfect choice. Guitar, yes, ladies and gentlemen, guitar. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see. But it's a special guitar, I think. Yeah, nice. Of course. That's what this is about. You affecting the string. And that's what can happen. So, this is going to be a weirdly different... I don't know. This is not traditionally American, kind of. It's kind of a mix. I think I'm getting away from that a bit with this, but don't you worry, don't you worry. So what we're gonna do? Let's try this one. No, it has to be atmospheric. And then bass lines. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's change it to bass lines. Yeah! We still try to find the direction. I'm not really sure where this composition could actually go, but it is like chemistry. We just put some elements here and kaboom, something happens. That's what we do. That's what we do. Now, let's have a bass guitar. I actually don't use much guitar in my music, I have to tell you. I have to use it more. Guitar is a very versatile instrument. It can assist just one singer and nothing else. It really doesn't need much else. The guitar is very simple, and that's why it's most loved instrument. Oh, ooh, that's something. Most loved instrument in the world, I think. All right, that's good. So. I really don't know where this is going, but let's hope somewhere good. Let's hope somewhere good. I never know. But I think most of the compositions we have done, they have gone to good directions. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. That's what I'm doing. I'll be back. Gonna go get something to drink. Yes, it's good to get some drink. Thanks for being here, Parrot. I appreciate it. Parrot. Yeah, great guy. People unfamiliar? I'm just part of the best Discord group ever, and it's a part, you know, on one game which I love to play, and the Parrot is a part of that. So, you know, he's a great guy. Oh. Yeah, so where to go? Where to go next? And okay, now the song is shaping, actually. The song is getting shaped. Shaped of water, yeah. I haven't seen that film, I tell you. Alright. Yeah, I haven't seen that film. I actually haven't seen many films lately. I just saw this Annihilation film in Netflix. Yeah, I brought Netflix. I'm really ashamed. I thought I was, you know, like, I'm never going to go things like Facebook or Netflix. Oh, I'm going to stay away from those as long as I can, and then I just got those. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happens to you. It's futile to resist. Oh, but what we're gonna do actually is like the simple copying. I think it's lame. So, oh, let's not delete that. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, oh, 10, alright. Let's copy an 8 bars, or 10 bars over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, alright. And let's put these away. These are the like a repeating part, this thing is. In notation language, yeah, notation language, that's a whole another world, and I don't even know everything about it, I tell you. And I've done this like from 2007. Yeah, almost every day doing composition, so that tells you something. Bad story. Alright, let's now see how the song works. I hope you enjoy some American themed music. It's not really not native, because I want to make some kind of a mix between modern and ancient, because America is about that. The history is still part of the land. At least at some areas. McDonald's hasn't won yet. Hello, parrot. Yes, sir. I was just like, I got used to saluting because I was in army. You know, that was the thing you had to do. I was very carefree when I went to army. You know, last December I got away from there, and you just had to salute to everybody. By the way, I hope you have had a fantastic drink, parrot. But you know, like saluting, it's just like whatever. I really want to salute people who I really appreciate, like you, but like some dandy general guys, like, oh, yeah, hello there. Not really big fan. But it's just the army system. I was not big fan, just because it tries to put you be part of this. Well, army is a thing where you really actually don't have any kind of importance except if you are useful. Like if you broke your leg, oh, sorry man, we can't use you for anything, so have fun. Man, that happens to many people who actually wanted to become these like big army guys, but then they just broke their leg in the exercise, and oh, you have to come back after 6 months again, when you are okay, and then like, oh shit, I lost my interest. That's what happens. Kinda got sidetracked. Anyways, yeah, I have my drinks as well here. Yes, I have. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be adding some. What I'm going to be adding, actually, it's a question even for myself. How much time we have? Oh, we have 14 minutes. Have to keep on that in mind. Yes, sir. You know, nothing against patriotism and saluting and that kind of. It's just like. Oh man, that happened to my friend. He was about to become a special force in Oh, it's so nasty when it happens, and you can see it in the man's face. Like he was everything, just the whole thing he was working for. One break of a finger or one break of a foot. Oh, sorry man, you just have to come back after 6 months. Like, and my friend's just like, I'm not going back. I'm not really coming back. I have other lives. Yeah, I think depending on where you live, in America it's different. You know, army is a big thing which gives you, if you serve in there, you can actually get education for free. In Finland, education is already for free, so like but the thing is that everybody has to go to army. So the army is really different. Like everybody wants to become, I think, in countries like America, oh, we want to be the best of the best. But like they have to have a motivation. But in like Finland, you could see these people who seem like a normal people, but then they left after 2 weeks. It's very sad life. Okay, what I'm going to try. It's really hard to be in military in Norway. Oh, really? It is? How long do you serve in Norway, in military? I'm curious. I think this is the sound I was looking for. Okay, I was looking for this. And let's see, do we have it right here on the notation? I don't know. Have you considered going there? I would have to check. Nah, no need to, no need to. I think it's like some kind of 2 years or 1 year. I think it's about a year, or depending. I think you don't have a... oh. I think you guys heard that man. Anyways. I've considered, actually. You have? Alright. I see, man. I see. What's stopping you, then? Oh, damn it. My Steam is loading. Yeah. Oh, I hope it's not... I hope my connection is still working. Sometimes we have connection errors. Let me check. I think it's everything okay. We are still streaming 10 minutes, so it should be okay. It should be okay. Long streams, there's always the danger of connection errors. I have to refresh not to be one behind. Of course, you have to be in the moment. You have to be in the moment. That's what we have to do. I actually noticed that the streaming works much quicker now. People actually react much quicker than back in like 1 year, or even 1 year ago. I think there's always has been like 15 seconds of delay, but now I see you actually reacting much quicker to what I say. So it must be shorter now. That's quite something. What we're going to have now, we're going to have some qua sound coming on. I feel a song coming on. So what we're going to have a big human qua. Humans. I think I have one human sound. But yeah, army is very tough, I tell you. Not for everybody. Definitely not for everybody. I thought I could survive, and 6 months was okay for me. Not longer, no less. Combined core. Yes, this is okay sound. Let's use this. So we have a basis for tomorrow to make everything ready to make the music great again. Let's see. It sounds weird. Okay, this is the one. Okay. That's why. Alright, gotcha. Alright, now we have some human voices there. Ooh, yeah. And yeah, now we got it. Alright, it's going. And let's try. Okay, and now it comes. Alright, so that's where we're going to go. It's 1 minute of music made. Of course, you have to keep in mind we repeated the part, so it's kind of still 30 seconds. But I'm really happy about the result right now. So we have still 8 minutes to go. What can we do? What can we discuss about? Who knows? We have currently discussed about Hitler, army, Norway, Vikings. What could be better? What could be the better topics? Yeah, it's you never know what's going to be discussed in this sessions. It's and I love it. I love it. Like I really hate if somebody just tries to say like, oh, we can't speak about things because it hurts my feelings. Like, I've seen so many people in my life who I don't really agree with, and like it's good. Yeah, why the death of Soviet Union? Yeah, I think people, everything has to be talked about. Everything, even the nastiest thing. Of course, with not like children are the exceptions. You don't need to talk about nasty things with them, but Everything can be discussed. Everything, because if we don't discuss about things, what's the next option? Having guns and fighting to get our differences solved. That's the next thing. If the discussion ends, war begins. That has always been the thing. Always. Yeah, precisely. Let me know, do you like the current situation? I think I could actually make it a bit more fitting. I love your accent. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's a kind of, people have said like, oh, you have this weird, like accent of just like, you try to sound Englishman, but you're really not Englishman. And I thought, excuse me. I am what I am. I am what I am. But like, I don't know, Finnish people actually know quite a lot of English, so I think it's one of the most well-spoken English countries in the world, aside from India, which was colonized by the Englishmen by the day, so that kind of shows. But like, we have never been colonized, so it's weird how good we actually can speak English. Yeah, you can actually survive in Finland just with English. Not in France though. Not in China. Definitely not in Russia. Tried that, didn't work. Nah, it didn't work. Okay, we have something. Yeah, Scandinavia, we are good in English. I think it's something special about Scandinavia. Why is it so good with the language? I don't know. What has happened? Why are we so good, man? Why are we so good? I think Norway is the best country because they have the money. We don't have the money right now. You have the oil, you have the money, you have the nature. We don't even have mountains over here. Let me take my words back. Yeah. Was our country that good again? Well, the education is good. Not many jobs here. Many of my friends actually just go out somewhere else. There's not many jobs here. I tell you, it's a recession still. We are still figuring our way out of that. Just paint your flag on the edges of red and ask for money. Yeah, let's join the Northern Viking Club. I don't know. I think I don't really care about Swedes. I like Sweden. I have Sweden friends. But the government itself, we have had some colonization history. Let's just say that, and we still have Swedish people in our highest ranks. We have still areas in Finland where you can only speak, of course you can speak like Finnish, but most people speak Swedish. And in some even small one island which is owned by what's it? I don't know what's the name in English for that place, but you can only speak in Swedish. So that's we are still colonized, man. Help us. Åland, yes, Åland, yeah. You cannot actually live there if you are not Swede. So I don't know what's up with that. Oh, we have still 3 minutes. What can we actually do? We still have a lot of work to do, and we have to leave it tomorrow. And I still need to give this internet to my parents who are to watch Netflix. But yeah, Åland. It's so weird. We're still kind of colonized. Yeah, and it's like. I'm not against Swedish people, but I'm really against that some ethnicity goes over the major ethnicity. That's just my thoughts. That's my thoughts. And we have been colonized before, so I'm not really happy about that. And now we should just live in everything's happy, and then they just yeah. I don't know. Perhaps I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Who knows? It's not the first time being wrong. But anyways, I think I'm going to stop in here. I just don't have any ideas right now how to do with this. Let's listen what we have, and then let's have a good Friday and that kind of small talk over at the end. But first I want to say it was great that you Shadow the Parrot joined. It was interesting to discuss with you. I don't know why it always goes to politics, but I just love talking politics. I don't know. I'm a weird in that sense. Most just want to talk about games, films, and that kind of bullshit. But who knows? We have politics to talk about. Anyways, let's listen what we have currently, and I hope you... Yeah. Oh, really? That's nice. Yay. I love politics. Politics. I at the same time, I hate them and I love them. Politics are the worst. Yeah, no problem. Politics. Anyways, let's listen and let's see what do you think. I think it's still a lot of work to do, but it's a good start. Some songs are loading for some reason. Let's see. As you saw, that smaller bar over there in the right corner. It's a green line. It says it's loading. I can't do anything about that. I have to just wait. Well, we have 41 seconds to wait. Why though? Let's just wait. I'm still going to be playing some SCP today. I think I'll try to. It would be fun, but who knows? I like it, but I don't know much Native American music though. It's not really Native American, I tell you. I think it takes too much time. I think more time to devolve it to something be and tomorrow I'm going to be doing that, but tomorrow it's just like... It didn't really become something I really thought it would be. But it's a mix of modern and before times. Why can't it play? What happened? Oh no. My screen just blacked. Oh no. This is not good. And the time is up. Excuse me for a moment. We can of course stop the stream if this is not going to work, but oh shit. Oh, it works. Alright, let's listen to some. Oh. False alarm. Hope you enjoy. Basically, it's still some work in progress after that, but just some drums. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that conversation. And remember, people, this is always going to be happening every Friday, every Saturday. Me here with you. Tomorrow we're going to be streaming 10 a.m. London time. I hope I see you then. Would be lovely. And we're going to be finishing this composition and truly make it something Native Americanish. It's kind of the beginning is kind of, there's the rhythm. The synths are not that, but then it goes to the electronic guitar. I still have to kind of figure out where to go from that. Can't be there. Birthday party. Oh, happy birthday to you, man. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, parrot. Parrot. Happy birthday, man. How old are you, by the way? Oh, congrats. Yeah, birthdays are fun. Birthdays are fun. Yeah, it's okay. But we're going to be continuing tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like to the video. Leave a follow to the channel if you want to see more in the future. That would be dandy. I'm 16 though. Oh, to the surprise. Oh, 16. Oh, that's a good age, man. Good age, man. Oh, I remember. It's almost 18, man. You can go to pubs and stuff. Ooh, it's going to be lovely. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Wherever you are, I wish you're having a fantastic day, especially Parrot, who's having a birthday tomorrow. Have a good day.